Hi there, Joka here, and today I'm sharing my project that I've created with the Spellbinders July Small Die Kit. This is the die kit here. You get some um, frames, or I don't know how I should call these, that you can create some different panels with, and this fits the mini slimline size, which is 6¼ by 3¼ I think. And this one here coordinates with the clear stamp kit this month, so some of the sentiments you can stamp in that shape, but I'm not going to be using that. These are the colors I'm going with, and these are all Spellbinders cardstock. I'm going to link them in the description box below as always, because I don't remember their names. I didn't even check their names, to be honest. So my goal here was to try to add as many colors as I can. However, this die here, this one does not have an outline die, or how should I say that? So you will see here, it does not cut this shape out. So basically what I decided to do, because normally you would add this frame to the bigger frame and then you can create a pattern, and the bigger frame actually cuts the outline. But I wanted to have these two shapes from two different colored cardstock, so I decided that I would trim it down. I mean, it's a simple shape, so it wasn't very difficult. I did not do a perfect job here. I went too close to those holes, to be honest, but I did not want to redo it. I thought it's okay. It doesn't look that bad. So I'm trying to measure this part here, because instead of using that third shape over there at the top, I decided that I wanted to use this die. This is from the June large die kit, I believe. This just cuts different size strips, and so I decided to create a colorful stripe background for that little panel there. Now this little For You sentiment here, I die cut from I added some double-sided adhesive sheet to the back of this paper here, and well, I'm not sure if I should have. I think it would have taken me less time to use liquid adhesive, to be honest with you, but I like this adhesive because it creates a bit of dimension as well, and I only needed 2 die cuts to create that dimension. So I'm cleaning up these die cuts because there's a lot of little tiny pieces that didn't fall out, and now I'm creating my card base first. I think this would look really great as a shaped card, but why I didn't do it is because that biggest shape, it has all the holes all around, and I didn't want the back of my card to have those holes, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't think it's an issue, but I just didn't want to do that. But when I created the card later, when it was ready, I actually thought it would have been a better idea. I didn't quite like the look. You will see at the end what I mean. So now I'm creating this panel that I was talking about, and I think, as far as I remember, but my memory is really not great, I needed about 2 inches wide. So these are a little bit like longer, because I wanted to be able to trim them off at the same time. Fortunately, my my trimmer is not in the frame, so I cannot tell you, but I think it was about 2 inches. And then it was too long, so I had to trim off some. So basically that darkest red color I don't have twice in the pattern, but I think it doesn't bother me at all. So I'm now assembling my card, and you see what I don't like about it is the white peeking through at the top, especially those two corners. I was even thinking about trimming that off. Yeah, but I left it as is. Well, I hope the colors save this card, but you will decide. Okay, so now I'm adding some foam tape to my striped panel, and then the card is actually almost done. At least this way I could add a few layers and a few different colors. I like my cards to be colorful, to be honest. So I come in with the same embroidery floss that I used on one of my large die kit cards as well. It's called Ecru from DMC. It's a specialty floss, and I still don't know the name of this type of thread. I have a word in my mind, but I think it's French, so I'd rather not say anything stupid. Anyway, it's a really beautiful one, and I have it in a few different colors. My favorite one is the mustard. I can't wait to use it, maybe on some fall projects sometime. And here I'm just doing backstitch, simple back and forth, up and down, really easy. And once I'm done, I'm tying a knot and try to hide the tails of that thread. And I am only going to add liquid glue to the thread because that's really dimensional there, so it's useless to add it to the paper, but it it sticks to the paper perfectly fine. So yeah, I just can't seem to create a card without flowers, so I'm using these tiny flowers from the large die kit to add a little bit of fun at the bottom of the card. So it's just gonna be one cluster there, and this is white because I used white for my background and also for the sentiment die cut there. So again, I did not use the clear stamp on this one, but I think there were 3 sentiments that can go into that shape where you have For You Now. So you could cut out that shape and stamp the sentiment, so it's a bit more versatile. So yeah, then this is done. I'm just adding 3 enamel dots to the flower centers. And then I decided to create an envelope. This is also from the large die kit this month, because I had a few of these color paper strips left, and I thought it would be fun to try to line the flap, that opens with some of these paper strips. So that's what I'm trying to do. The only reason I die cut that base from pink because I didn't have enough gray cardstock, but I would have preferred it to be all gray, to be honest. Obviously, you will not be able to see it anyway because you will only see the back of this envelope, but I don't really like it in real life, that part. Anyway, so now as you can see, I die cut that flap there from a striped background that I created, and now I'm trying to line the bottom of that with red. And so I just instead of using the die, I just cut this with my trimmer. It was quicker, and I had to cut it a bit smaller so that you can still close the envelope. And this time I'm closing the envelope differently so that the top bit opens, because the strips that I had were just this long. I couldn't have covered them, covered the bigger flap with those. So that's the reason. So this is the, you see, it doesn't look very great with that pink on the front, I think. But from the back it looks nice, right? Okay, so this is the card. I only have one this month. I've been really busy. I didn't have more time, unfortunately. But I will have some videos coming up this month with really, really, really exciting and fun Christmas products. So watch out on July 20th. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you stop by next time. Bye bye.